For repairing cracks with varying widths, we must adapt technique and materials to match each segment of the crack for a durable finish. Start by assessing the entire length of the crack and measuring width and depth at multiple points so you can plan materials before you begin work. For narrow hairline cracks under 1/8 of an inch, use a high-quality flexible sealant applied with a thin nozzle and routed to remove loose material first so the sealant bonds to sound substrate. For wider cracks greater than 1/4 of an inch, insert an appropriate size foam backer rod to control sealant depth and prevent 3-sided adhesion, cutting the rod slightly undersized so it seats firmly. Where cracks vary from narrow to wide along their run, alternate techniques by tucking sand or fine aggregate in very tight spots to support the sealant, then transition to backer rod, where room allows so the sealant maintains the proper cross-section. When dealing with deep cracks greater than 1/2 of an inch, consider filling in layers, allowing each layer to cure per manufacturer instructions, and use a flexible masonry or elastomeric filler designed for movement to avoid future splitting. Always prepare the surface by cleaning with a wire brush or compressed air, and, if needed, use a primer compatible with your chosen sealant to improve adhesion on porous materials. Common mistakes include using a single-size backer rod for the whole crack, which leaves voids or overfilling. Fix this by measuring and stocking multiple diameters and stretching the rod slightly for a snug fit. Another frequent issue is failing to control sealant depth, which causes 3-sided adhesion and early failure. Correct this by always using backer rod or layered fills to maintain a recommended sealant depth to width ratio. People also sometimes try to force sealant into very narrow sections without support and end up with poor contact. In those cases, use fine sand tamped gently or a low viscosity injectable sealant and work in short runs so the material penetrates and bonds. BigHomeProjects.com helps homeowners find trusted local contractors by connecting project needs with nearby professionals and offering a community discussion area where people share experiences and tips about repairs. We also help contractors find work by listing opportunities and letting them engage with homeowners and peers in our discussion community.